Peace Reflections. Before we start, if you've been feeling called to go deeper, I'm now offering one-on-one spiritual alignment calls, 60-minute sessions, to help you realign and find clarity. Message me on my Instagram at HumbleAli2times to book your spot.
Alright, y'all, man. It's your boy HumbleAli2times, you feel me? Back in the video, man, for me. Follow the Instagram at HumbleAli2times. Now, look, it's Expedition 7 talking about the spiritual teachings of food. Now, look, before I begin today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving a huge shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. You feel me? I'm also giving a huge shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come rock with me, show me love and support. You feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more to love always deeply. Also, I'm sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone always deeply. Let's go ahead and get ready to the video. The spiritual teachings of cooking food, right? Food is very important. It's very imperative, right? Cooking food is an essential. It's something that we all need to know how to do. Everybody needs to know how to cook, right? Whatever you are, whatever you go by, whatever you are, you need to know how to cook. I'm not saying you need to become a chef, but you need to know how to cook. In other words, you need to know how to cook for yourself, right? Now, with cooking, why can cooking teach you so many lessons? To be a good cook, what do you have to do? You have to have a lot of patience. I'm gonna repeat that. To be a good cook, you gotta have a lot of patience. You gotta figure out what you gonna eat on. Then you gotta go to the grocery store and go get the food. Then you gotta go pay for the food. Then you gotta come home. You gotta wash the food off. You gotta clean the food. Then you gotta prep it. You gotta get it. You gotta get your pots out. You gotta get your pans out. You gotta get your plates situated. Then you start cooking the food. Then you gotta keep flipping the food on both sides so it can get both sides of it. You see what I'm saying? And you gotta let it cook. Now you just chilling. You letting it cook. Then once it's done, you put your seasonings or whatever if you didn't do that already. You see what I'm saying? Then you eat your food. Right, you put the food on your plate and stuff. You get your drinks or whatever. You start eating and drinking your foods. Then once you get done eating, it's dishes. You see what I'm saying? So then now the dishes got to be done too. It's a lot to food. If you want to become more patient, a good way to become more patient is start cooking. Start cooking for yourself. And if you want to take it to a whole nother level, and do the dishes too, if you want to take it to a whole nother level, and watch, you're going to naturally become more patient. Right? Because food is supposed to be healing for the soul. To give you that energy. To give you more energy. Right? Food isn't supposed to be poison. They've poisoned a lot of the foods. They've manipulated with the foods. Why you think you eat a whole bag of chips, you stuffed, hour later you go back and eat another bag of chips. Why is that? Because the food is designed to make you keep coming back and keep eating it. It's a loop. Right? You see what I'm saying? If the water is so refreshing that you're drinking, why you keep coming back and keep drinking more water? Right, because that's not the natural water. The real natural water, you don't got to drink a whole lot of it to get stuffed or to get refreshed. You don't. We drinking the real water, but it's been tampered with though. It's a lot of spiritual essence and a lot of spiritual teachings when it comes to cooking. What a lot of people don't tend to realize is when you are cooking, you can whip up spells while cooking. See, so you can use certain seasonings and do a whole ritual. You can protect your energy. It's certain seasons that you can use and you can put it around certain parts of your house that you want protected. A lot of people, when they use seasonings to protect themselves spiritually, they'll put it next to the door. like next to their door, or to put it over their mat. You know, where the little welcome sign is, where you know you're knocking on somebody's door or whatever, right? But that's protection. Right? You can use certain seasonings to protect yourself from negative curses, from negative energies, from negative people trying to bother you. You see what I'm saying? If you live in a very violent area, you can use certain seasonings. You can look this up, etc. You can use certain seasonings, and it'll help get that negative energy away from you. You see what I'm saying? Right? You feel me? And then two, your energy. If you strengthen your aura field enough, you can strengthen your house. Because your house got an aura field too. You see what I'm saying? Your house is its own being as well. That's what a lot of people don't understand. You see what I'm saying? You ever heard of haunted houses? How's the house haunted? Right, because that house is a being. And it might be multiple beings living within that house. You see what I'm saying? Walls are also portals. Walls can be portals too. You see what I'm saying? Right? If you look at Harry Potter, what Harry Potter do? Harry Potter walk right through that wall, and he walked right out that wall, and he was in a whole different realm. Right? Walls are also portals, like we've discussed. There's multiple different types of portals. Right? But with food, when you're cooking, man, that's another form of meditation. It's multiple different layers. It's multiple different fonts. It's multiple different types of meditation. You can work out, that's meditation. You're doing what you love, that's meditation. Art, drawing, walking, sitting down, standing up, stretching, yoga, meditation. Cooking, meditation. Taking a shower, cleansing that energy, getting that energy off you, meditation, etc. Right? Because when you're cooking, how you feel when you're cooking? You feeling good spirit. You feeling good energy. You whipping up your meal. You whipping up one of your favorite meals. You done cooked it. It's cooked how the way you wanted it to be cooked. And now it's finally done cooking. Now you get to eat it. Right? Cooking is very spiritual. Right? If you got neighbors, right? Let's say you're new to the neighborhood and they want to offer you some food. You can say no. Because a lot of people get food poison because you taking food from other people who got negative intentions about you. Even if they're not even trying to work a negative food spell on you, their energy and their intent and their intentions can create a food spell to where if you eat it, you might you feel me? You might have diarrhea for a week straight, and you're trying to figure out why, etc. You're trying to figure out why, right? I'm not trying to scare nobody. I'm trying to tell y'all what it really is. You see what I'm saying? Because you shouldn't just be eating and drinking anybody's food, especially if somebody don't like you. It's the same. It's similar with gifts. You shouldn't be accepting everybody's gifts because everybody is not rooting for you, right? You know, you feel me? Right? What they do with Bob Marley, right? Gave him some shoes. They know he loved shoes, but in reality, that was a chess move. That's a chess move. They had a whole little like thing inside the shoe, which affected him in a negative way, which had a big impact on him transcending. But I'm not even finna get too deep into that. Shout out Bob Marley. Shout out to God. His energy still resonates to this day. We goddesses and gods, our energy, even when we transcend, our energy is still here, especially if you got a really, really strong magnetic energy, magnetic aura pool, naturally, etc. You see what I'm saying? So, with food, it's spiritual. It's spiritual. You see what I'm saying? I don't eat meat. I'm vegetarian. But a lot of people who eat chicken, right? You try and figure out why. Your grandma put so much hot sauce. Your uncle, he put so much hot sauce on his chicken. He not even fully aware of why he doing it. The thing is, your soul know. Your soul know that this chicken is bad for you. So, well, if I'm going to eat it, let me at least put a bunch of hot sauce on it, because hot sauce kills off a lot of the bacteria. It ain't going to kill off all of it, but it kills off some of the bacteria. Why do you think a lot of black folks and a lot of people in general be wanting to fry their food? Because when you frying your food, it naturally kills off a lot of the bacteria. It ain't going to get off all of them, but it's going to get off some of them. Why do you think so many people put so much seasonings on their food? Because those seasonings are herbs, and they're designed to help cleanse your body. They're designed to help detox your body. Right? Because your soul know this food, this chicken ain't good for you. Why you think you fried it? That's taking away some of the bacteria. Then you put seasonings on it. That's taking away some of the bacteria. Then you put hot sauce on it, which is definitely going to take away some of the bacteria. Right? Because you know this food, your soul, your higher self know this food ain't good for you. But since you haven't awakened enough, you're not fully aware of it, but your higher self is, which is you, which is a higher version of you, which is you. You see what I'm saying? Food is important. The essence, food is nature. Right? When you cooking food, you connecting to nature more. You connecting to Mother Nature, Mother Earth more. You connecting to the goddess more. You connecting to our Mother Goddess more. And then if you cook your food out in nature, the food is going to be even more healthier because you letting the sun hit the food. So the sun is scanning the energy. Then you in nature. Nature's scanning the energy. You see what I'm saying? It's more than just cooking some food and just you eating it, then you digest it, and then you do dishes, and then that's it. No, it's way more than that. It's deeper. It's way deeper than some food. You see what I'm saying? They done tampered with a lot of our food. They done tampered with a lot of our water. They done tampered with a lot of our resources. They done tampered with our gold, with our oil, with chocolate. Right? Because I might make a whole separate video about chocolate. We're really not even eating the real, true chocolate for real. You see what I'm saying? The real chocolate not going to give you no cavities. So what you eating on then? Right. It's not real chocolate. Not truly, it ain't. It might be somewhat real chocolate, but it ain't the real chocolate. You know why it's not the real chocolate? Because the real chocolate ain't got nothing to do with no dairy. The real chocolate is a fruit. It ain't no dairy. It's a fruit. That's what a lot of people don't know. You see what I'm saying? You're trying to figure out why you eat too much dairy chocolate. You got to use the bathroom, or you keep passing gas. You're trying to figure out why. Because your body is releasing out the energy that shouldn't be in you. You're not supposed to. I'm vegetarian myself, but if I'm being honest, we're not supposed to eat dairy either. Because dairy, it can be very hard for the body, for the avatar to digest. Why do you think so many people are lactose intolerant? You see what I'm saying? I just happen not to be lactose intolerant. You see what I'm saying? But I don't really eat dairy like that, though. I'm vegetarian, but the only dairy that I eat consistently is eggs. Scrambled eggs, to be exact. You see what I'm saying? But I don't really eat cheese like that. I don't do yogurt. And I don't really eat chocolate like that either. I don't really eat candy like that. I do gum. You feel me? But look, man, it's a lot of information about food that we have been lied to and they tried to push us away from it, etc. But look, man, I love y'all, man. It's much more to love always deeply. And I catch y'all from those on the next one, man. Peace.